Your energy is extremely irresistible right now, and so many people are taking notice with the Empress card. You could have Taurus or Libra placements. You're very self possessed, independent baddie. Gender is not specific here. You're someone who knows exactly what you want, especially when it comes to love. You're not the type to settle or chase or be with someone who is not rising to the occasion because you're the standard. You could be considered high maintenance by some. You take a lot of pride in taking care of your physical appearance, your body, and this doesn't make you shallow. You just know that you look good and you can't just have anybody by your side. They have to match you physically, mentally, spiritually. You don't want somebody like fucking up your aura. You're an empath and you may have overgiven to the wrong people in the past, the wrong relationships with the temperance in reverse here. But all of that energy that you poured into other people is about to be flowing back into you now with Venus going into Cancer. Venus rules over love and beauty. Cancer rules over the home, and you are about to step into a deeper, more transformative cycle within your love life that's bringing you the love that you crave. So I highly suggest checking out the app called Astra. Go to the astrological events tab, type in this prompt: what is Venus in Cancer bringing into my love life? Venus in Cancer is bringing in a softer, more intuitive approach to love. And I feel like you have been picking up on someone entering your energetic field, and they're right around the corner. This love is rushing in very quickly, very unexpectedly, Knight of Wands, and it's gonna catch you off guard when this person makes their grand debut into your life. They're very eager. This person could have red hair, you could have red hair, darker skin. Something about being from two different cultures could be significant. I'm also picking up on a slight age gap. Either you're younger than them or they're slightly younger than you, but they have a very fiery personality. One of you could also have fire placements: Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed my kitty's little cameo there. But as I was saying, you have a hard exterior, but on the inside, you're so soft and you don't really show that side to people. People tend to be intimidated by you. They feel insecure around you, or they could even feel inferior at times. But this person coming in doesn't give a shit about any of that. They actually enjoy the challenge of getting you to crack, like not in that way, but like they really want to soften you up. They want to make you laugh. You guys are gonna bond over having the same humor. They're gonna see your silly side, and that's actually something that you really need. Let's do a part two. I want to see how this relationship is gonna develop, so let's go to part two. Okay, part two of the love reading. Go back on my page and watch part one if you haven't yet. Like I mentioned in part one, you're the Empress, self-possessed, independent, very hard exterior to crack until this person comes in, Knight of Wands energy. They are going to make you feel something you've never felt before. They're going to soften you up in ways you've never felt before. And this is completely catching you off guard. You're not really the type to fall for people very easily. You also don't like to chase people, but this person won't make you feel like you have to chase. It's actually their mission to win you over with the Six of Wands here. Summer is very significant. I'm also picking up on meeting in a very public setting, like an EDM festival, a rave. Wearing colorful clothing is coming to mind. Gemini placements and Cancer placements are significant. With Venus transiting into Cancer right now, your love life is experiencing a deeper, more transformative activation. I like to use Astra for any of my astrology related questions. So check out the app called Astra. Go to the astrological events tab and type in this question: how is Venus in Cancer transforming my love life? 111 on my timer. You could be seeing that number frequently. The thing with Venus in Cancer is that it's going to essentially force you to unmask in this relationship, and this person's gonna eat it up. Like, this person is really gonna love learning your quirks and seeing your true self, not the version of you who felt like you had to perform. Maybe in your past relationships you were guarded or you were scared to open up to your partners out of fear, and then if betrayal happened or if something happened, it kind of like confirmed, like, oh, like I'm gonna lock my heart up and not show who I really am because they don't deserve to see this part of me. But this person wants to see every part of you: the good, the bad, the ugly. You don't have to put on an act for them. You don't have to pretend to be perfect all the time. They literally see you as perfect exactly as you are. You could be neurodivergent. This person could be neurodivergent as well. And that's also something that's going to create a deeper bond between you two. You could have stemmed from a household that taught you to be perfect. You had a lot of pressure put onto you as a child and you carried that into adulthood. You both could have experienced pain and some trauma around family expectations, dynamics, and then that later bled into your adult relationships and friendships. But this person is going to get that about you. They're not going to punish you for it, or it's not going to turn them off at all. It's actually going to make them feel closer to you. And part of their mission is opening you up and making you feel like it's safe to receive the love that they want to give to you. You both are mirrors and teachers to each other. 444 as I'm saying this. Actually, let's go to part 3 because this relationship is teaching you some real deep life lessons, but not in a harsh way. So let's go to part 3 and see what you guys are both teaching each other. So this is part 3 of the love reading. Go back on my page and watch parts 1 and 2 if you haven't yet. This is all a connected message, so it makes sense to watch every part in full. You and this person are mirrors and teachers to each other right now. This person who is entering your life very unexpectedly, this love is going to catch you off guard. It's going to soften you in ways you've never felt before. You and this person are meant to show each other what love really looks like when it stems from authenticity and acceptance rather than just going off of vibes, aesthetic, or having shared trauma. Venus just entered Cancer, so this is going to attract softer, deeper relationships that are going to transform your love life. And this person who's coming in is a part of that transformation. I like to use Astra whenever I have any astrology related questions. Go to Astra, check out the astrological events tab, type in this question: how is Venus in Cancer transforming my love life? You guys have a soul lesson together, and part of the soul lesson is you are teaching this person elegance, grace, refinement. You know how to bring beauty and creativity into your life in any space that you enter, because like I mentioned in parts 1 and 2, you have that Empress energy. You make people rise to the occasion. Gender is not specific here. You could have Taurus, Libra, Cancer, Gemini placements. I'm also picking up on some Aries, Leo, and Sag. Sun, moon, or rising could be significant. Meanwhile, on the other hand, this person coming into your life is teaching you how to let go and how to love safely and how to receive safely. They could be a wild child. They could be a bit more unrefined and maybe a little bit rough around the edges, but that's part of what really attracts you to them. They could have grown up as the youngest child, so they could have been the class clown. They got in trouble a lot in school, but they're also someone who's very funny, very raw, very authentic. Different cultural backgrounds are significant. One of you could speak more than one language, but none of that really matters. That actually makes them even more intrigued by you with the moon card here. This person sees you as an enigma. They see you as someone with a lot of guarded depth. You're definitely the introvert. This person is more of an extrovert. They're more loud, they're more spontaneous, and they really enjoy bringing you out of your comfort zone and bringing you out of your shell, because sometimes you could be really moody and you have your days where you're very social and very creative, but then you have your other days where you really need to recharge your social battery. But they totally respect that about you, and they actually like that you keep it real with them. You don't have to mask for them. Part of the reason, like I mentioned in the other parts 1 and 2, this love is beautiful because of the way that you don't have to mask. I'm gonna do one more part of this message, so let's go to part 4. If you're seeing this, this is the final part of the love reading I just posted. This is part 4. Go back on my page and watch parts 1 through 3 if you haven't yet. It's all one big connected message, so it'll all make sense if you watch all the parts together in full. Just when I was shuffling off camera, I got Judgment. So this relationship you're about to enter in with this person coming in is going to be the most spiritually significant relationship that you've ever experienced thus far, and it will be for them as well. You both cross paths to awaken each other to what a real authentic love looks like and feels like. This person is very adventurous. They are more spontaneous. They really help you get out of your shell, like I mentioned in the last part, while you may be the more introverted person. Something about septum rings is significant too. So you or them could have a septum ring. They could have a lot of piercings. They could be very alternative. You could be, take that as it resonates. Venus just entered Cancer, and that's going to activate a deeper, softer transformation within your love life. Whenever I have any astrology questions, I like to use this app called Astra. Go to the astrological events tab, type in this question: what is Venus in Cancer bringing into my love life? The most beautiful part of this relationship is the freedom that you guys will experience together. You are both very full individuals with your own full lives. But when you come together, this is going to be a freedom that you haven't experienced quite yet, because you're finally unmasking. You're finally learning that you don't have to be perfect in order to be loved fully and accepted for who you are. Rain could be significant. It could be raining wherever you're watching this. It just started downpouring after being super hot and sunny all day, but I'm loving it. You could have rain in your name, or their name could be Rain. That's coming to mind too. Hippie vibe, hippie clothes, hippie lifestyles also coming to mind. RV, I just heard RV. Maybe this person likes driving an RV, or you do. You like to go camping. But this person's very free-spirited, again, with that Fool card. And one of their main love languages for you is acts of service and gift giving. Six of Pentacles. Like, they're here to show you what it is to give love without expecting anything in return. This person doesn't have any nefarious intent. They just simply love giving to you and making you happy, and in turn that makes you feel safe to also give back to them. With the Hermit card here, perhaps you struggled with showing vulnerability in your past relationships, or struggled with feeling seen by your partners. But this is the type of person who will get you small little trinkets. They like to make things for you. They always keep you at the forefront of their mind. They're very domestic. They may like to cook for you. They like to just do things for you to take the load off of your shoulders, and they're literally just happy to be here. Like, they love making a home. You could be into that as well. Like, you're into a domestic sort of life. You could stay home a lot. You could be a homebody. Take this all as it resonates. But the thing is, with this relationship, this is ending up with the two tens here, the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. So like I had mentioned in all the other parts, this love is here to awaken a softer and deeper transformation in the love cycle that you're experiencing at the moment. And this is a long-term connection. This could lead to marriage. This could lead to children. You are, again, meant to have a domestic life together. You're quite literally building a home. This is the type of person that you'll own property with, and create a loving family home together, which is a really beautiful message. So I hope this helped. I hope it resonated, and I love you guys.